Hi guys, welcome to Sim UK. I'm back with Sailaway once again. Can't get enough of this game. I hope the same applies for you. Now, we did a challenge in the last video. My first trip, which I successfully accomplished in about 7 minutes and something. But it didn't seem to end, so I had to quit out of it. So as far as this game is concerned, I've never done that challenge. But you know better. You do know better. Let's try this one. A course to teach you the basics of sailing against the wind. This is going to take some time. 12 minutes. Oh, not as long as I thought. Okay. The boat is set to auto sail, so all I have to do is steer. So much like the first one. To sail upwind, you need to zigzag. This is called tacking. Against the oncoming wind, called tacking. I don't know why I told you that, because it tells you that anyway. The first few buoys are set out to guide you on a good tacking course, but then it's up to you to tack to the finish line. The boat is set to auto sail, so all you have to do is steer. Keep an eye on your AWA. I'm sorry about that. I could feel it coming, and I was trying to get through this before I coughed up my guts, but no, sorry, apologies. The boat is set to auto sail, so all you have to do is steer. Keep an eye on your AWA, which is your actual wind angle, which is up here. The AWA is 47 degrees. Incidentally, you need to have a minimum of, say, 40 degrees to get any kind of forward momentum. It's unbelievable how shallow an angle you can actually sail on. It's impressive, it really is. So yeah, let's keep it above 40 degrees. Again, there's me trying to show you how clever I am, and it actually tells you that already. Let's go then, please. Have I got to raise the anchor? There we go. Raise the anchor. And away we go. Now we're already set up for the first buoy, so we just need to sail straight at it, and then tack left and tack right, and then I assume we're going to have tack left and tack right one more time. Okay, sorry guys, I had a message come through on my phone there. I apologise. Timing is absolutely awful. Tacking to port. Here we go. Coming up any second now. It's difficult to see where the buoy is, but we're past it now, so we'll swing round. Using the map over here on the right really makes this easy. Very simple indeed. You can see need to come over just a bit further, and there we go. That's just about the perfect angle. So yes, apologies, I had a message there from my wife who's taken the kids out today for a bit of fun, and I don't know if you know, some of you do, some of you don't, but our youngest daughter is believed to be autistic. She's too young at present to officially I don't want to say label her with that, but basically the doctors are hesitant to label a child who's as young as she is with anything, any kind of title, which is understandable. But yeah, they were having a lovely time today, but she's been very naughty, punching and kicking and just being very difficult. My wife especially has difficulties dealing with that, whereas I don't seem to have, or I seem more capable of dealing with it. It's probably got something to do with the fact that I've been punched and kicked repeatedly throughout my life, and it doesn't really bother me a great deal. So maybe it's something like that. But anyway, that's why I was so quiet at the beginning of this video, and I apologise profusely. But you know, this is a real world. This is real life, and sometimes real life gets in the way of what you want to do. So that's that, basically. Let's get on, and I'm going to hit this buoy if I keep steering. We've dropped right down to 3 knots, and in fact I'm so head on now. Well, I'm not head on, the wind is directly behind us, but so much so that we might not get going again. So I'm going to have to bank it over wide here, hopefully pick up some wind. Goodness me, come on system. Let's take a good look at this buoy as we pass it. Look at that. I love this title. So much fun. Let's bring the map down so I can see where this final buoy is. Just there, right in front of us. Right there in the yellow, on the blue, or the orange. Sorry, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Completely distracted. Let's get around this buoy, and then we're going to tack all the way up to the finish line, which is there. Now, looking at where... Oh yeah, we're going to tack twice after this. So that's fine. Pretty easy stuff. I'm not doing any of the ropes. I apologise. Pretty easy stuff. I'm not doing any of the ropes. I'm not having to worry about the wind position. I'm not having to think about which sails I have up. I haven't even bothered to look at the telltales, which incidentally are fine on the mainsail and not too bad on the Genoa, but it's just about steering. So if you're interested in this title but you're concerned that you don't know how to sail, then don't worry, because I'll be totally honest with you, before I played this game I wanted to make sure that I didn't completely ruin the experience by having no idea what I was doing. So I read a few refresher reviews, tutorials I should say. Where the hell is that buoy? There it is. I read a few sort of refreshers just to get me back up to speed, as it were, remind me of the basics and so on and so forth. Try and nail down some of the terms that are used. And I'll be honest with you, I have yet to find a tutorial of any kind, even by professionals, that I regard as better than this title. Now that's quite a bold statement. This is, without doubt, the best tutorial for you if you're thinking of becoming a sailor, or you're interested in sailing and you know nothing about it. This game will teach you just about everything you need to know to get started. Obviously, very much like a pilot, there's an awful lot of similarities between aviation and sort of where's that word gone out of my brain? Aviation and anything nautical, whereas a pilot and a captain will always tell you that they're constantly learning. There's a saying, I think, actually, for sailing. There are, I forget now. I'm gonna kind of make this up, but it's based on a statement that I heard once, and I like very much. But there are 2 types of sailor: dead ones, retired ones, and rookies. Which basically means that you're constantly learning. You never know everything. You're never so good that you don't have to be on your guard. Now I'm going to tack right here very early, because that finish line is quite a long way over there. So keep tacking right, please. Please, 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 please. There we go. Going to head sort of that kind of angle. That will do. That's probably a bit much. Oh goodness me, can't steer for love nor money. Now one thing I would say about this title is I'd actually like to see it made a bit harder. I'd like to see you punished for making very silly sailing mistakes. I would like to see... oh, there it is. It's working today. I was trying that earlier and it didn't work. Oh, because I had the Genoa furled. No, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to see it more difficult. So where you can see your angle here, maybe have the opportunity to turn that off. What would be really good is if you could move this to a different window and start plotting charts on your own. Now, there is a new tutorial just come out, which I haven't looked at yet. I'm going to look at that in a minute, which is supposedly better at teaching you how to plot a route yourself, because you can see down here that there are all these routes and so on and so forth. Now, I didn't know you could do that. I thought that wasn't yet possible, but it seems like maybe it is. So I'll find out when I do the tutorial in a minute, and I'll upload it for you as soon as I can. Yeah, how good is this game? By now you must be at least slightly intrigued by it. Now, I'm just going to say that I got this for free. I didn't pay for this title because I requested a review copy, and they were kind enough to send it to me. I've forgotten their names, actually, the developers. Apologies for that, but I was going to buy it anyway. I'll be perfectly honest with you, and I probably shouldn't say that because they'll be thinking to themselves, ah, nuts, we gave him a copy for nothing and he was going to buy it anyway. But I was going to buy it anyway because it's so good. It is so good. So if you're looking at it like I was, and you're thinking, oh, £30, I don't know, I'm not a sailor, am I going to dig it, am I not? Hopefully these videos that I'm making and other people are making, there's a lot coming out now. At first there were none, and now there's tons, which is great for everybody, I think. I have tacked way too early there. I'm going to struggle to get past that finish line at this rate. Anyway, we'll try and get up enough knots, and then I'll just swing it in late and try and tack right through the gate. I think that's what we'll do here. So anyway, yeah, hopefully it's easing your concerns. You're seeing how good this title is already, even though it's a good 6 months away from completion. And it will teach you everything you want to know. And not only will it teach you everything you want to know, it will teach you really well. Really good tutorials. As good, if not better, than hands-on experience. I mean, that's clearly not going to be the case. Hands-on experience will always be the favourite. But a very late tack here, just to get through the gate. Hopefully we'll carry our speed. No, it drops all the way down to 2 knots. Come on. There we go, picking up a bit of speed now. And that'll be this challenge computed. Don't even know what word I was trying to say there. Completed, that's the one. Whew. Ah, what a great game this is. And this gets even more fun when you start taking on responsibility for the ropes and the sail and all that kind of groovy stuff. So at this point, at the point of recording this, it doesn't end the challenge for you, so you have to quit out, which means it doesn't record it. It's a bug. It will be fixed, no doubt, very soon. It doesn't really detract much from anything. You still get to do the challenge. You still know how quickly you did it. You just have no record of it, I guess, is what the problem is. But anyway, that's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and come back and see me again soon. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye for now.